Hi there and welcome to a new video from Swedish Outdoor. Today I'm taking you with me out in the forest for some archery training. And as you that have been following me on my channel know that I love stump shooting out in the forest. Today though I will have a different approach for the training. So today I have with me foam targets like this one. This is from Rinehart and it's called 18 in 1. That target is perfect when you're out like this. You have 18 different surfaces on it that each of them can be a suitable target. So you can walk around it, take different approach to it, different distances, go up for a hill, shoot down to it, and you always have some part of the ball that you can aim at. And after that I will prepare my dinner here out in the woods, prepare a fire, just make a relaxing evening dinner here for myself. So please join me and let's go to the woods and shoot some arrows. And here's a close-up of the target, and as you see you have different areas on this one, and each of these circles can potentially be a good target practice. Okay, I have now repositioned myself and are shooting at the target from above. Now I have to choose another area and I will choose the big one in the middle. So we walk down here, past the target, and it is quite, I don't know if we can capture it here, but it's quite steep down here. That's a perfect for your training. Different angles, different distances, and always get your brain tuned to your target. And there we have the target. Now it's time for the shots. Maybe it's a bit hard to see here. It's some blueberry rice between, but I think you can see the arrows somewhere there in the target. And this is why I like to shoot out in the forest. It's so easy to find these perfect areas with uphill, downhill, and always you can get your brain on focus on how far is it, what is the angle on the arrow, how will I calculate standing from below or shooting up or shooting down. So let's continue and let's see if we find some new spots here. So even if I don't have found the perfect stumps here, if I had this with me or something similar, I easily can arrange my own sort of 3D shooting range where I have different heights, distances, etc. So for me this is perfect training, and at the same time I do what I like, being outdoors. So we take some more arrows and I think I will move the target to the other side of the hill here. And now I place the target just behind the tree here, so it actually a bit more complicated shot. And I think I will zoom in here so you can see the target when I shoot. And somewhere behind all these blue berries again, I see my arrows. This would be perfect, and this is quite steep. So here I can practice from a really high altitude shot, or what you call it. Okay, let's shoot some arrows and hope I hit it. Well, that one felt good, and it was good as well. Double check here. Yep, that one. Ah, sorry. Well, that one, that was a good shot. And up here we have this hill that we shot from before. And you can walk almost everywhere here and find new beautiful areas ready to explore. And here is my next place to put it. It's actually downhill and approximately over 30 yards. So this is really good long shot practice. So this one we will take. Okay, this could be interesting. It's quite far away. Okay, time for the shot. The long shot. Let's see if we can find them. Somewhere down there. Well, somewhere, one was to the left here that I missed, and the other ones are in the target. And one good thing with practicing in this type of forest where it's up and down is that you get some exercise. Trust me. 1.5 hours now walking around, up and down, running, putting the target out and back, up and forth. It's a quite good exercise. So I'm really getting a bit hungry and thirsty. And also the coffee break seems very delightful to have in mind. So I'm trying to find out the spot. And what you can see here, I'm now back at the hill. And the sun is maybe up 1 more hour. So I will try to take benefit of it and hike that way and see if I can find a nice place to prepare the fire. October in Sweden. The leaves start to fall from the trees and change in color. And I think it's just beautiful. Okay, I found the spot. The sun is going down there. I have a beautiful area here, a lot of firewood that I can collect and chop up and prepare the fire. And here we also have a great resource, old man's beard, to collect and have this tinder. Yeah, dry. So the initial flame has been here now. Now we add the twigs, the spruce twigs. And to eat tonight, I will test something called creamy pasta with chicken, and it's from Blå Band. And I've been using this brand on and off, and I think it's many of these meals are actually very, very tasty. So should be interesting. This one I have never tested. This is a nice sound. The sound of boiling water. It's now done. How is it where you live? Is this something you can do to go out and practice in the woods? Or are the regulations against it? Do you have to have permission, etc.? I have got some questions from our viewers that was, is it allowed to do this? And the answer is yes. You are allowed to do this in Sweden. You don't destroy anything, you don't hunt. You just are out practicing on dead material. Today I brought my own foam target. But you can shoot on dead trees, dead stumps, etc. as long as you don't shoot into living trees. So if you have not tested it and are into archery, or maybe getting into archery just because you see me or other people doing it, I really recommend it. I think it's a perfect way to combine the outdoors, enjoying nature, and at the same time being practicing a sport. For me, has been for many years I was a pistol shooter. I did competition shooting, etc. And one of the issues I had was that you always had to go to a shooting range. It took time to go there, and at the same time you couldn't do it at home or in your backyard or out in the woods. And that was one of the reasons that I now have switched over to archery, because I think I can combine more interest in one. And that's the sound of boiling water for the coffee. I keep some of the water for cleaning out my dishes later on. Nice. Just sitting here at the fire. Now the sun over there is going down, and in 45-50 minutes it will be completely dark here. And I hope that I have some few minutes that I will take some night shots. I'm not sure that I have the time for it, but I hope. I think it's also a good thing with this, once again, the Rinehart target with this bright green colors to the black. I think it's good to have that to practice also when the light condition is not as good as daylight. But now, coffee. Okay guys, time to see how the meal was. Well, smells really nice, and you can judge for yourself. Maybe it's not that as good looking, but I hope it will taste good. Perfect. So I will eat up here, clean up, and then we will round up this session with a few more shots before the sun goes completely down. The dinner is ready, I have new energy, but it's time to head home soon. So I will just finish off with some last shots before it's time to finish this session. Okay. Well, that was the last arrow for tonight. I really have to head back home. I have a bit to drive. So thank you for joining me. I had a great time out here today, this afternoon, and I hope to see you in another video. Take care.